Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Gunner Fan TV. Great day today. Arsenal another 3 points versus Burnley at their ground at their home. Beautiful performance today. I actually enjoyed and I was looking forward to this game and I did enjoy especially the first half. Let's get into it real quick. So, in the first half we looked really good, really solid. I was trying to find reasons to kind of complain and I couldn't find any, to be honest. I think every player performed well in that first half. Every player in their position played it to a T and did their job well. Goalkeeper, not much to do in the first half. They didn't really create anything. They weren't really a threat. Um, Nothing really for David Raya to do, if I'm going to be honest. Um, but the entire team itself was unchanged from the last game. So that was a good sign. Everybody was fit. Everybody was ready to go. And that was very encouraging earlier on just to see that starting lineup. Um, and I'm pretty sure a lot of fans would agree. The back four solid as per usual. No issues there. Everybody played well in the first half. I mean, they didn't really um cause us any issues, to be honest. They didn't really test us that much in the first half either. But the back four was pretty much in charge off the game in the first half. Midfielders, everybody played well again. Rice, Mende was exceptional. Both players, um, I think they kind of took turns in the tempo. Sometimes you had Zubimendi moving forward, Rice stayed back. But honestly, for the majority of the game, I would say Rice was playing higher than Zubimendi, but they took turns sometimes and they were covering well. They took charge of the midfield. They made it very easy today in terms of possession and domination, as it pertains to their the midfielders' task today and their job. I think they did very well. Zubimendi again was outstanding. Rice for me though stood out in the midfield, and he definitely shows that he's worth every penny that we've spent on this player. He was phenomenal today. And I honestly he's the man of the match for me today. A goal and just a solid performance by Declan Rice again today. Um, Trossard was good too. Let's go to the wingers. Trossard, really good game today. I mean, obviously he's not as quick as Walker, but he gave Walker a difficult time over there. Gave him some things to think about. He had the beating of Walker a couple of times, but I think because of his pace, he wasn't able to really get away. But a good assist by Trossard, um, to give Rice that second goal, that brace that actually allowed us to kind of see out the game, if you may. Um Saka, if I'm supposed to pick one, then I'll probably say Saka probably wasn't at his best. It wasn't bad. He wasn't bad, but he just wasn't at his best, right? The Saka that we know. He played okay. Didn't play a bad game. But if I had to nitpick, I would say he would be the one that wasn't 100% in terms of performance, right? If I was going to rate someone, but he created chances. He missed two chances. Could be a missed chance or maybe two good save, two good saves by Debraka. But I think the first one he should have scored. Honestly, just open up your body a little bit more and just place that to the far side of the goalkeeper. Not taking anything away from the goalkeeper. That was a good save. The second one, I think he should also probably put it across the keeper, but still a good save. Um, but overall, I mean, he still had a good game. But I'm just pulling at straws here, if I'm going to be honest. Um, whew, Gyökeres, man. Gyökeres today. And well, let's get to Eze first. Eze also had a good game for me. He wasn't lost today. He was moving around the field um with a lot of freedom today. Sometimes he dropped deep, sometimes he was linking up play. Um he seemed a bit more confident today. I would want to see him closer to Gyökeres. I saw him a couple of times dropping deep to receive that early pass. Play it into Gyökeres or play it wide. He was kind of dictating the pace. Um, in the forward third of the field, but I would want to see him there more often, right? I saw him a couple times, and again, I'm nitpicking. It didn't happen a lot, but I would want to see him closer to Yacarez. But I felt like he also had a good game. If I'm going to be honest, I already spoke about the wingers. Let's get to Yacarez. I think this was the best 45 minutes I've seen from Yacarez all season. If I'm going to be honest, best 45 minutes. When he came off, I was upset. I didn't want him to be hurt, but for Mikel Arteta's sake, I was hoping that he picked up a knock or something because I'm like, he could not be in his right mind to take him out after a performance like that, right? But we came to later we came to find out that he did suffer some kind of muscular injury and he was removed at halftime as a precaution. Um, Not what we want to hear, but that would be the only reason Mikhail took him on, and I'm glad that was the reason for him to be pulled. Not glad for him to be injured, but I'm glad that he wasn't just Mikhail wasn't just losing his mind and took him out because he played really well. He was linking up the play. He was holding off his defenders, made a beautiful pass into Saka. Saka should have scored. I felt he scored a goal, also scored the first goal because people normally complain about Gyökeres not scoring the first goal. He's either scoring when we are already winning, or he'll score it to finish off the game. But he opened the scoring today, which was very encouraging, and he looked confident, man. He looked very confident and comfortable today. I feel like he probably would have went on to score more goals today. So it was very unfortunate that he was taken out the game because he was injured. But I felt like he had a really, really, really good game today, and that's what you want to see from your striker. He was running through the channels. They were passing. They were making passes through the channels for him. He was making the runs, holding up the play, as I said, final passes. He looked good. He looked good. So it's unfortunate that he had to come out, but hopefully he'll be good for the next game this Tuesday, in the Champions League. Or if not, you could rest him and play him the next weekend against Sunderland. I think we have right. But overall, good performance by the team in the first half. I'm stressing that. The second half, Marina came on. I didn't really see much from Marino and the rest of the changes, if I'm going to be honest. One year came on, didn't really affect the game that much. I mean, the second half, as Mikel Arteta said in his post match interview, second half we kind of lost control of the game a little bit, and he wasn't lying because I saw that too. It kind of got boring. We fell off. The players fell off a little bit because the changes didn't really affect the game, as the first half did. The players on the pitch in the first half actually did. But overall, solid performance. We'll take that win. 7 points. We're ahead 7 points now, top of the league. And we just got to keep winning at this point while everybody else continues to stutter. And that's what we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to Liverpool playing today, Aston Villa. I mean, I was never worried about Liverpool, to be honest. I was always worried about City. So for me, City is a team that has the pedigree, the resources, the coach. Like Pep Guardiola is a winner, serial winner, and he knows how to. He's chased us down before. 10 points, right? We've had a 10 point lead, and he's chased us down before and ending up winning the title. So we're looking good. Really impressed with the team today. Our first half performance, especially, but again, another clean sheet. You can't really ask for more than that. All right. 600 and something minutes without conceding. That's phenomenal. That's exceptional. So hopefully this continues. Guys, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And let's continue to move forward to this title, guys. Really appreciate you and enjoy the rest of your week. Peace.